very good afternoon to all of you. Well, as you know, we started Kairali in 1982. We belong to a family of Ayurvedic traditional family, and this service industry of Ayurveda was never being brought forward. It was somewhere down the line, got lost, with various invasions coming into India, and the system of Ayurveda was not being practiced anywhere in India except for Kerala. And coming from the region of Kerala, I thought we should bring forward the science, which is so much Indian tradition and so helpful. It talks about not only taking medicines when you're sick, but taking care of yourself, maintaining yourself, the preventive aspect. As you know, Ayurveda talks of preventing diseases rather than curing it first. So you take care of your health first, and in case you fall sick, then you take care of medicines. So your daily routines has to be done. That's what Ayurveda talks about. So it has the rejuvenation aspect where you can go massage your body every day if you want. And that's what I thought would be a best thing to start up in Delhi. And that's how we came in 1989 to set the center, Kairali. And right from there, we never looked back. It just progressed and went on and on. And at present, we have 35 centers globally in 8 countries with almost 450 manpower in the organization. We have centers in Japan, Lebanon, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Mauritius, Saudi Arabia, so on and so forth. Having said this, we also started then moving on to the other verticals of what Ayurveda all talks about, the medicinal aspect, to cater to all the centers that we opened to. So we started our manufacturing units. The manufacturing unit manufactures all the oils that is required for the various centers, and also for the medicines that for internal medicines in certain cases where we have treatments to do, people suffering from arthritis, spondylitis, rheumatism, paralysis, slip disc, you name it, Ayurveda cures. But you have to have authentic medicines. That's what Kairali thinks about and has thought of putting up a factory, one of the best factories in Pollachi, done in the most modern style, and manufacturing all the requirements, the classical products, our patent products, the oils, the kashayams, the guligas, the arishtams, whatever you name it, that is there in Ayurveda we manufacture. And we supply to all our centers. And now that's going to be our main focus on, because that's one sector that's really going to grow now in this industry. Because many people are going to put up centers as a wellness centers, if not at least a treatment centers, and you require many things to run these wellness centers. And so we're focusing more on that. And we also now started franchising, and franchising all of these centers all over. Franchising in various modules, depending on what exactly from country to country, what are the norms and conditions, and that way we're setting up franchising. And I'm very happy to see that the Prime Minister has now taking up this traditional science, the science that India's knowledge was almost like a medicine, where we didn't have to actually bring in the allopathies into it. But allopathic medicine is here to stay, and we should be promoting this Ayurveda more. And as Modi said, make in India, and is why I think now this sector, AYUSH, the traditional science with yoga, Unani, Siddha, and homeopathy will progress and start moving forward in a large scale. Now, certain things that AYUSH has talked about is going to give financial support to this industry. They have made a scheme which envisage for the development of AYUSH clusters, for creating a common facility center, for standardization, for quality assurance and control. Then they're giving central schemes, sector schemes for promotion at international cooperation, centrally sponsored schemes for public-private partnership modes, and cultivation of plants. And in sector policies, they're making central sector schemes for promotion of international cooperation and AYUSH, and providing incentives for promoting AYUSH abroad. Then they're also doing national health assurance machines to be launched and promote the sector. And not only promoting, they're also driving it. The growth drive they're also looking into. So promoting global acceptance of AYUSH. Establishing AYUSH academic chairs in foreign countries. AYUSH has a strength in managing non-communal diseases. They have found out this non-communal disease is going to be the main cause of deaths in the country. For every 10 deaths that is going to happen in the world, every 7 will be suffering from non-communal diseases. And Ayurveda has a very good scope in that. If you take care of your health, you'll never end up with such diseases. That's what Ayurveda talks about. So the government is pushing one of these concepts also. And also the Ministry of Tourism, it is promoting AYUSH by organizing and participating in various wellness medical tourism events and by running publicity campaigns and organizing roadshows in the market. So there are various means and ways that the government is going to look, and I think we should be very happy that the AYUSH, along with wellness industry, will be progressing far ahead. Some of the statistics that AYUSH has given is, even before this ministry was set up, India is already doing pretty well in the wellness sector. So India's wellness market is estimated at 490 million INR, and wellness service alone comprises of 40% of the market. AYUSH sector turnover is about 120 million INR. Products market, that's where Kairali is now targeting, the product market. Product market is worth about 40 billion. AYUSH export is about, in 2013-14, is amount of 22.7 INR billion. And they have bifurcated in medical herbs, medicines, and medicinal extracts. The biggest market for India herbal products are Western Europe, Russia, USA, Kazakhstan, UAE, Nepal, Ukraine, Japan, Philippines, and Kenya. And also, of course, the demand for yoga across the world is growing exponentially. More than 32 billion people are practicing yoga in USA. So having said all this, I think AYUSH is now really going to progress and is going to move forward. And of course, the sector skilling sector also is coming into place. There's a ministry for that also. So to providing all these services, we require manpower. In Kerala, we have most of the people very easily understand what Ayurveda is, and the people whom we skill. Kairali skills their own staff and puts them in their own centers. But now we have to take this forward in all the other states of India, and we should be promoting this wellness industry in the same manner as how Kerala has managed to promote Ayurveda means Kerala. It should be the other way about. Ayurveda means India. And that's what we should be looking forward to. And I'm sure with the push with the ministry, we will reach this point. Thank you so much.